Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Today I'm reviewing the film A Street Cat Named Bob. This is directed by Roger Spottiswoode, whose films include Turner and Hooch, Stop and My Mum Will Shoot, Tomorrow Never Dies and The Sixth Day. This film stars Luke Treadaway, Joanne Froggatt, Ruta Gedmintas, I think that's how you say it, and Bob the Cat. So Street Cat Named Bob is based on a book of the same name. It chronicles the true life events of a guy called James Bowen, who's a homeless guy in London. He's a recovering addict. He's going around the streets with the guitar, like singing, busking, trying to make a living and so on. And he's just struggling through, his predicament. One day, when he finds his cat in his place, and he takes his cat, takes it around the neighbourhood to see who the owner is and give it back and so on. He gets no luck doing that way, and the cat just hangs around. It's not they find some kind of kinship together, and then throughout the story they become inseparable. I'm a cat lover. I've had cats as pets most of my life. I've got 2 of them at the moment. There they are, being wacky once again. So when I saw the trailer for this film, it caught my eye because it showed a cat in a live-action film in such a prominent role, as it was presented in the trailer and so on. To be honest, I wasn't aware of the story, this particular story through, beforehand, and I didn't know the books or anything. Like I say, it's set in the film set in London, so I don't know if it was just a local thing, like just London, maybe just in London, what have you. Not know about this. I don't know. Anyone into North, let me know if I'm doing it wrong. Luke Treadaway has had bit part roles in films such as Clash of the Titans and Attack the Block. I feel this film should really send his star power soaring because he gives off such an excellent, committed performance. He sings and plays the guitar really well, and it's throughout the film. He's an actor and musician, and it comes across really well. He's really natural at everything he does in this film. I'd say one of the rules, or the so-called rules of filmmaking, is never work with children or animals. And I've got to say, Bob the Cat, who is actually the actual Bob the Cat, he's excellent in this as well. I don't think there's any CGI in this. He's got such an easy relationship and chemistry with Luke Treadaway. Jumping on the shoulders, doing this and that and what have you. And I was surprised how well they captured this, and all the things that if you're a cat lover like myself, and you can see what it's a natural kind of relationship they have, and also they use quite a lot of a cat POV, which I feel they use quite a lot of it. It didn't kind of feel like a gimmick at all. They used quite a lot of it. It didn't feel like they were using it to kind of cover up continuity issues or anything. It's used quite well. As I said, I didn't know much about the story apart from what was shown in the trailer. So when I watched the film and the whole angle about the recovering drug addict and the fact he's got a friend in there in a similar situation, I felt some of the scenes are quite dark, to be honest. It's not explicit or graphic, and it doesn't really go into Trainspotting territory here. But I feel it does push the 12A rating a bit too much perhaps. It's a bit, like I say, it's a bit too dark and whatever. I've seen some 18 rated films, 15 rated films over the years where they don't have much in the way of swearing or gore, nudity, that kind of thing, but they have maybe heavy drug references and so on, and it's because of those, the rating's so high up and so on. This film, it's ultimately a feel-good film, but it's not really for young children, so just bear that in mind. On the adverts, it does have a small disclaimer at the bottom talking about drug references, but I personally wouldn't take little kiddie winks to this film. There's a few effective scenes between James and the relationship with his family, various points of the film. Mostly they seem in a pretty much negative light because of who he is and what he's been up to in the past few years. The only real exception to this is his dad. They share some really nice scenes together, and I get the sense that his dad is really torn, his loyalty is torn between James and his wife and all the kids and what have you. which is really good. The only criticism I'd say of the film is the neighbour he befriends, played by Ruta Gedmintas. She's a bit too melodramatic at times, and she kind of took me out of the story a little bit, at certain moments and so on. This is compared with the other kind of stuff that's all grounded and what have you. In the end, this film was better than I thought it would be. I mean, there's some moments in there that got me close to tearing up. I mean, it helps, I guess, if you're a cat lover as well. And there's also some scenes, some moments that are quite close to home for me personally. So them's my opinions. What's yours? And yours and yours and everyone else's. Just so everyone let me know down below in the comment section. Just going to throw out a couple of fun questions for you. Who's your favourite cat in the movies? Oh, and also who's your favourite Bob in the movies? Either a character or an actor. Just let me know down below. So like, subscribe and comment and tell your friends and everything. And in the words of the new Cyrus, send the word.
9, 8, 7, 6,